Ladies and gentlemen, there is no better way of introducing our first talent show in Education Exchange than the voice of Judy Watkins.
Thank you.
How do you do that? I was gasping when you were doing that, and you are at ease, and it was very... Tell us about this later, because we need to follow you. Maybe you can teach us how to do that.
Maybe.
To my right side, ladies and gentlemen, is Julie. And Judy is one of the West High stars, talent stars. As you see, we have a bouquet of talent, wonderful young ladies here. To her right side is Mandy. And Mandy was just elected as the most talented student at West High School.
Yeah, I was the most talented girl. So.
The most talented girl.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And to your right hand side is Lydia. And Lydia is an outstanding painter. She has tremendous experience with oil painting, and we'll see that she won the first award in the annual secondary school exhibition at the credit union, the University of Iowa Credit Union this year. And to her right side is Emily, and Emily is again taking, as a matter of fact, college courses, and both of them are 8th grader at Northwest Junior High, and she's taking college courses in drawing and painting. That means that she is an outstanding artist, visual artist too. She plays music, but I don't think we are going to have a chance to listen to your music tonight, Emily, right? And to her right side is Gabby, the famous star of, what was the last show that you made in Iowa City? Xanadu. And she is, you have appeared in many other shows before, and you are not even 14 yet, right?
Yeah.
We are so proud of you, and we are going to share your story with our audience tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this bouquet of talented students is one of the prides that we have in our education system. And we'll start with Judy. Tell us, how did it all start? Where are you headed? And so on.
Well, I started with Nancy McFarlane. I started going to choir in first grade. Where I'm headed? Well, I don't know, but I hope it's good.
And in the future, what would you like to do?
I'm not sure if I'd like to do music as a major, but I'm definitely going to continue it as a hobby.
I hear that you came from a medical family, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's in medicine, so in one way or another, you think you will be there, or your art will win?
Art will win. I'm more interested in English and languages rather than medicine.
Okay. You may change anyway, right?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Now tell us a story. I mean, how do you, how many kids are at West High? Like 2,000?
Yeah, there's around 2,000 kids. But in my senior class, since I'm a senior, there's 500. And so out of all the girls in my 500.
So you mean we are going to lose you to college soon? That's not very good, you know?
Yeah, so I was really honored to be nominated, and then I won.
How do they nominate students?
So the senior class nominates students from their own class, and then all the upperclassmen, so the juniors and the seniors, vote on who they believe is the most talented out of those nominees.
Well, I remember seeing you from the audience place during the last football game.
Yeah.
And when they introduced all the candidates. At that time, you were not elected yet.
No, I was a nominee then.
And that was like a few hours ago. And then, and then you became the one that they selected, right?
Yeah.
That was a tough competition, right?
Yeah, I mean...
What are the criteria they use in order to decide?
I guess it's just people's perspective, what they believe to be talent, I suppose, whether that's singing or acting or playing an instrument. Some of the nominees for the guys, one kid played drums, but he didn't sing, and then I sing and I act, and my other nominees are also singers and actresses.
You play music too?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
So would you like to share something, or?
Yeah.
So why don't you?
Yeah, I brought my ukulele with me. Hopefully it's into. Yeah. Do you want me to?
You decide. The floor is yours, and the air is yours.
Oh well, I guess I've been playing ukulele since my freshman year, and I'll be singing Hallelujah. Yeah. Well, I heard there was a sacred chord David played and pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, I see this place and walk this floor. See this place and walk this floor. I used to live alone before I knew ya. It's not a cry you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Maybe there's a God above. All I've ever learned from love is how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. It's not a cry you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Amazing. That's amazing. This song was written by the great Canadian poet composer Leonard Cohen back in 1964. The first time he played it in Ontario. And after that, it was followed by maybe, let us say, 75 singers.
Yeah.
Everyone did it. And it became a test, as a matter of fact, in many of music schools to see how people are going to perform this song. Yeah. Whether it's lyrical part of it or the musical part of it, it still stands as one of the top songs ever written. That's amazing.
Thank you.
So we hate to lose you to college. We want you to succeed, but there is no way. Maybe you go back and teach.
Yeah, maybe. I just like Julie, I hope to continue music somehow.
And the two of you are doing so well in academics. And that's Judy. Can you tell me how your art can help your academics? I mean, you are an excellent student.
Thanks. Well, if I'm tired of doing my homework, which happens a lot, I start singing, or I sing while I'm doing my homework. It's not efficient, but it works for me.
And you get support from your parents for that?
Yeah, they're really supportive of me, and they're always driving me everywhere to music lessons, and
do you pay them for the job of being chauffeurs sometimes? No.
No, I pay them with my love.
Oh, that's the most important part. Lydia, of course, I cannot explain how much I was impressed to see your wonderful paintings.
Thank
And
you.
you are a master oil painter, which is, we in our schools we can find a lot of people who can paint with watercolors, with crepe-paste, with pencil, but oil is a big challenge. Tell me, how did it start? And while you are talking, let me, or you hold some of this with your hand, so that Mr. Mike Peterson, our veteran director here, he is working today as a cameraman, especially so that he can shoot this. So can you hold it and while you are talking to us?
Well, it started when I was about 6 when I started taking lessons, and at that time I only did sketching, so I brought some of my sketches to here, and then I had about 7 different art teachers because a lot of them moved. After that, I came to Merage where I learned oil painting, and since sketching leads to oil painting, it was really fun and easy for me, so I really enjoyed it.
From sketching with graphite here, and oh yes, flip it quickly because we need to see as much as we can within the limit of our limited time. And this is a pen sketch here.
This is actually I used a kind of ink.
Okay.
For that. There's some other ones. But, this one was actually my first sketch I ever did, and then some of these are just what I did when I was little.
And I see that you are interested in still life, what we call. Can you yeah, hold it upside down? Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. Because most of my teachers, they first taught me with still life, and then from there I started sketching some photos and painting other landscapes and stuff.
Let us move to the paintings now.
Okay. For this one was my first mayonnaise flower. It was I did a I looked at one of mayonnaise flowers and then I painted a replica. And then this one was my first oil painting I ever did. That was when I only used raw umber and white. And then
keep it because I think Mike wants to get a close-up here, or zoom in, so that we can enjoy the various grades of shades here and shadows. And one of the things that I noticed in your artwork that you are using this kind of monotone, which is, or you challenge yourself by using not many colors, one or two, and you put them together and you create hundreds of colors.
Yeah, I like to I like to use different shades of different colors so you can see the contrast between them. And like in this one, I only used 3 colors.
And we have to say that this is the one that won the first award for the secondary school exhibition of the University of Iowa Credit Union this year.
Your art exhibit.
Well, they call it Hani Elkadi, and that is for a big honor for me. I don't deserve it, but that's beautiful.
Oh yeah, and then I also used 2 different palettes in my art. This one is a European palette. You can tell by the different oranges and reds. And then back then...
again, keep it for 1 second. Mike is trying to help getting it to the audience. Yeah, wonderful. So let's move to the next one.
And then this one is my second one I've done. I only use raw umber again. I didn't use any palettes.
Yeah. And both of those, I think, were exhibited downtown Iowa City during the gallery walk.
Yeah, the textile store.
Yeah, textile shop.
Yeah, and then this one was my first landscape by Monet.
Okay. Reproduction of Monet's work.
Yeah.
Well, Monet did this when he was 85, and you did it when you were 14.
Oh.
That's
I'm actually 12, but okay.
You are what?
12.
Oh,
Turning
12.
15 soon.
Oh, my, this is even more impressive.
And this one was my palette knife. I didn't use any brushes except for the shadow.
You are 12 and doing this. I imagine when you are 30, what you are going to do. You're going to sweep the whole universe. That's an amazing piece of impressionism.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so those are my paintings.
Lydia, thank you. Let's move to the future. I think of our art stands with you, Emily. And I have seen you doing great work, and you are so much involved in drawing.
Yeah.
You like drawing. Can you share with our audience this and tell us the story about your hobby and your aspiration for the future as well?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess these kind of started out as hobbies. I just kind of took up drawing, like, I don't know when, but it was a long time ago. And I just kept doing it every single day, and I guess I got better. Yeah, so these are some quick, like, pencil drawings that I've done. And then I actually did this in Dr. Elkadi's.
Can you tell us how do you do this one?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, this one is a aluminum underneath, and I can't remember what's on top.
Ink, of course.
Ink,
Yeah.
So then you scratch away the ink with a sharp knife-like tool.
So this is what we call scratch art,
Yeah.
right? How do you get your ideas, Emily? From where?
A lot of times they come from my head, and other times I kind of get inspiration from, like, pictures or something.
And how old are you now?
I'm 13.
That's, so this genius talent that you have at the age of 12 and 13 would sweep to the right side where Gabby is now a big star in our local theater, even town. I would just watched you in Zando. Is that the name of the show? Yeah. And you are fabulous. So tell us about your history, and do you want to share with us some of the pictures that...
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So it all started in the 6th grade when I auditioned for Shrek the Musical with City Circle, and Maddie was in that, actually. And it all started there. But I'd been doing camps and things like that before, and I've been doing those kind of things for a really long time. It then evolved to this in Xanadu, and where I was a punk rocker and a club kid.
So what's happening in the first picture?
The first picture, I was singing Looking at My Friend, because it was the 80s interacting with the 40s.
What were you singing?
Dancin' by the Tubes. And
can we hear a little, just a little bit?
I've got some dancing to do, got some dancing to do. Forget about the blues tonight, sweet thing. Forget about the rules tonight, sweet thing. I want to dance with you. Yeah, I guess that's...
Of course,
it's a giant collaboration between 80s hard rock and 40s swing music, so it's kind of hard to put it together.
You're getting us deep now into the science of music. I know that my two neighbors here will understand better than me what you just said.
Yeah.
And what was the second one here? That's the...
yeah, that was the end. That was the final pose, I guess, because we were all...
And what did you do before this show? Before this musical in particular?
The show before this one was The Mystery of Edwin Drood, which was based in the 1800s, and it's about a murder of Edwin Drood, who is actually a girl who's dressed in drag playing a guy. It's just based around comedy and just random people like doing drugs, and it's just really weird, but it's a really great show, and unfortunately not that many people came, and experience something that's really, really fantastic.
You have a great school that really encourage you to do that. I have no doubt about that. That Northwest Junior High is a wonderful school, offering you the chance to study academics and then do your art and go outreach to the community, because you are not only playing in school, but you are reaching out to the community, which is another honorable role. And how old are you now?
I'm 13.
And how do you see your future?
I think it'll get much bigger because I'll start landing bigger roles, I'm pretty sure, because mostly I've been in more ensemble parts, but I've had a few bigger parts, but that's really kind of rare since I'm so young. You don't really expect that much out of someone my age. So
No, I
guess
expect a
it
lot.
will evolve eventually.
Let us see now. If you have to face the camera and talk to the young audience who are going to be watching you on public access TV, on local TV, channel 21, 18. A lot of people will hit the show on YouTube tomorrow probably. What would you tell them? How can kids get motivated to improve their talent and expand on their gift?
Well, young audience, I would say to you, do what you enjoy doing, and if you don't like one form of art, maybe try another part. But don't waste your time doing something that you don't love, and keep trying.
Well, young audience include me and Mike Peterson and John Karhoff, the father of this show. The three of us are, we feel young anyway. It doesn't matter.
And if you feel young, you are young. That's it.
That's how it all works.
Madison, Mandy.
I guess kind of playing off what Julie said, definitely do music or art for you because like you love to do it. That's kind of what kept me going with music, is it helps me a lot. It's a way to express yourself when you don't have another way to do it. It's a great way to make friends and to surround yourself with people who have an equal passion for it. And if you love it, you love it. You have fun doing it, and yeah.
I heard Judy, as a matter of fact, mentioned to me that you have a sister who is talented as well.
Yeah, my sister, she's a sophomore in high school. I've been singing with her for a long time. I mean, we've always sang, but we started getting professional training when I was like in 4th grade.
Maybe we'll have a chance to see her soon in our show. That would be wonderful.
I'm sure she
Indeed.
would love to come. Yeah.
Now, don't go away. I have a question for you still. Now, you are the one that should have decided by now what you're going to do with your tomorrow. So what's your plan for tomorrow?
Well, I guess I haven't officially decided like what college I want to go to, and I'm between schools and majors, but just like Gabby, I love being involved with community theater, and I would love to continue to do that. Some form of singing, whether that just means continuing it as a hobby or professionally doing it. But I'm also interested in political science, so I'm hoping to do something with that as well. And I think the arts has definitely narrowed down that.
Maybe if you go to political science, you make our politics a little better because of the common sense that you have as an artist.
Thank you.
You may beautify this ugliness that we see and the polarization of fights and negativity and all that.
Yeah.
We need artists there, not politicians, right?
Yeah.
And you may be the leading person in this.
Yeah.
Lydia?
Well, there are all different kinds of art, so open your eyes and you can search around. if you hate one, then you should look for others. And yeah.
Great.
I would just say that you don't have to be great at something, you just have to be great at like keeping up on it. Like if you love it and you just don't think you're good at it, just like keep practicing and you will be good at it.
Practice makes
You don't have to
perfect.
be great at art, you just have to be great at practicing.
Wonderful. The final word.
I'm not someone who does sports, and if you're not either, try art, because I mean, sports are kind of a form of art, but art is it's kind of its own separate thing. And I think that art better suits a lot of people than sports do. So if you really, really like sports, then do sports. If you really like art, open your eyes and get closer to that. And you can really be inspired by a lot of people in art.
Young ladies, I cannot tell you how proud I am. I'm sure everyone who's watching this, your parents who are sitting watching the monitor now outside, are proud of you as well. And you are the future of this country, and we are so proud and delighted to have you here. Please come back, see us again. Thank you very, very much for a wonderful, delightful evening.